Because if the Red Roofin and the La Quinta could do it on the I-75 in the middle of nowhere selling continental breakfast, you can too. What's up everyone and welcome to my channel, Noble is Global. My name is Noble, or if you speak Portuguese, you can call me Nobre. Eu não sabia que ele pode falar português também. É bom. If you're watching this video, then you are asking yourself, how do I become a superhost super fast? Time is money, and becoming a superhost is going to translate into significantly more earnings in less time. There are a myriad of benefits, including more money when you become a superhost. If you want more information, go ahead and check out my last video where I talk about all of the superhost requirements and all of the benefits that we get. So your boy has been a superhost on Airbnb for the last 4 consecutive years, and I'm really excited to share my strategy with you all because I know that you can become a superhost in literally no time. And the best part is it's really not that hard. So let's get started. My biggest piece of advice is to treat your Airbnb listing like a dating profile. You're going to be judged on 7 main criteria. Accuracy. Does your Airbnb listing look the same as it did online as it does in person, or was I catfished into making this booking? Check in and check out. Were the instructions clear or was it a hassle? Cleanliness. I think this is pretty self-explanatory. Communication. Are you responding to your guests in a timely manner, or are you leaving them on red? Location. Did your guests like where your property was situated? Was the location safe? And was it actually near the points of interest that you advertised in your original description? Value. Did you provide the basic essentials and the amenities that you listed in your original description, or was it missing something? And do your guests feel like the price they paid was actually what the Airbnb listing was worth? And last, but certainly not least, your guests are going to think about the entire experience in all of the aforementioned categories, and they're going to give you an overall rating. Que romântico. So now that we got all of the criteria out of the way, I like to simplify it by separating it into 3 main stages: the beginning, the middle, and the end. How is your love story going to go? Is it going to start with once upon a time, or is it going to be more like what happened was? Starting with the beginning, it's so important for you to set the stage because people don't know your listing. They don't have any social proof. They don't have any reviews to go off on. And you best believe that people are going to be judging your book by its cover. Just like on a dating profile, you're going to want to think of your Airbnb title like a tagline. Spacious 3-bedroom near the French Quarter. Or beachside cottage, king bed, 3-minute walk to Rick's Cafe. That's all kind of nice. I want to stay there. Okay, I need you to give them a little sneak peek. Something they can fantasize about. Something they can hold on to. And your Airbnb description is no different. You're going to be using this to place all of the amenities that your guests can look forward to if they book their stay with you. I'm talking about that 4K 60-inch TV, that blazing fast Wi-Fi, the Keurig coffee machine, that king-size bed, 15 minutes to the airport, okay? Tell them what they want to hear. And do not be modest. This is not the place for it. Because if the Red Roofin and the La Quinta could do it on the I-75 in the middle of nowhere selling continental breakfast, you can too. And the most important part are your pictures. Your photos need to be sumptuous. They need to be enticing. And most importantly, they need to be up to date. Good staging, good lighting, and even better editing goes a really long way. And my secret is, you do not have to reinvent the wheel. I want you to take out your Airbnb app right now and look at listings with superhosts in your area. Study it, analyze it, and see what works, and apply what you can to your listing. It's all public knowledge. It's also really important to know that once you've done your due diligence to make sure that your Airbnb listing is set up for success, you need to make sure that you're a little choosy about who you pick to be coming into your home. It goes both ways. Don't lowball your price. I hate to say it, but you have to raise your price sometimes in order for people to respect your listing. I'm not saying go overboard, but I'm saying that if you are consistently getting bad guests, your price is a little too low. And don't be so eager to let anybody up in your house. Some good dating advice. But also don't be so picky that no one gets to come. All right, so now that your guest has booked your stay for a date or maybe a couple of dates, we have now reached the next step in our journey, the middle. If you're enjoying this video, now is a great time to hit the subscribe button and give this video a like. If you've subscribed, please leave a comment below with a question or a comment and say, I've subscribed, and I'm going to do my best to reply to each and every one of those. You need your guests to feel like a priority. That means answering their messages right away. So you're going to want to turn on your Airbnb notifications and make sure you're answering every question as it comes in. As soon as the booking comes in, I need you to write down this message and send it to your guest verbatim. Thank you so much for booking your stay with me. Please let me know if you need anything at all. I want to earn your 5-star review. These golden words got people in their feelings, okay? They're like, oh my goodness, anything? And I'll be like, yeah, anything, girl, you heard what I said? I said anything. They'd be like, okay. I didn't know we was doing it like that. What we were doing is setting the expectation. Oh, and we're not done because romance is about the journey, not the destination. When they open the door and they look on the table, there's going to be a bottle of wine, something sweet, and a handwritten card. And you know what it says? Please let me know if you need anything at all. I want to make sure your stay is a 5-star experience. Wi-Fi and password below. And after that, you leave them the hell alone, okay? Because the best guest is the guest that don't message you for shit. And if something goes wrong, just fix it. Being unresponsive and unwilling to solve the problem is going to make sure that you don't get that 5-star review. This is my biggest tip to making sure that I get the reviews that I want. I compensate the guests for their troubles. Although I believe that Airbnb is a great way to make passive income, I think you really got to care about people. I had a guest, he came into the listing, Keurig coffee machine wasn't working. He really loves coffee in the morning, and that's something that I listed in my profile. And you know what I did? I just sent him $20 so he could get coffee down the road at one of the local coffee shops. These thoughtful approaches to solving problems is what separates regular hosts from Superhosts. And now we have made it to the end. When your guest checks out at 11 a.m. or whatever time you've set, you're going to send them a message saying, thank you so much for booking your stay with me. I hope you enjoyed your stay. I would greatly appreciate it if you could leave me a 5-star review. Make sure that you're keeping your eye on the prize. Quid pro quo, if you make sure that your guest has an incredible experience and you're doing your best to meet their needs, they're not going to have any problem giving you a 5-star review. Guaranteed. Qualquer coisa que você goste, eu tenho para você. Stay tuned for my next video where I'm going to be talking about how to make a money-making Airbnb description. Templates and examples included. You will not want to miss out. Thank you for watching and see you next time. Tell them what they want to hear. Give the people what they want. Get gangster with it. They need to be sumptuous. They need to be a little scrumptious. They need a little rah-da-da-da-da-da.